Okay, so ang topic natin for today is all about domain of functions. Okay, listen carefully. Our learning objective, una, find the domain of the function, of course. Let us now try to determine ano ba yung domain of a function. When we say domain, it is the set of all possible inputs for the function. Ito yung mga value ng x na pwede nating ilagay doon sa isang function. Okay? Now, things to consider. Ito yung mga dapat nating tandaan. Number 1, polynomial only. F of x is equal to 3x minus 6. Ibig sabihin daw, kapag nakakita ka ng isang polynomial function, walang denominator, ayan yon. That is a polynomial function. Okay? Then, number 2, fraction only. So, f of x is equal to 5x all over x plus 5. So, kaya ito tinawag na fraction kasi meron siyang numerator at meron siyang denominator. Okay. Number 3 is square root only. Pag sabi natin square root only, ito yung example nun. F of x is equal to square root of x minus 3. Okay? So, meron tayong expression na nasa loob ng radical sign. Then, next is square root on bottom. So, meron tayong fraction, pero yung ilalim, siya yung may square root symbol. So, example is f of x is equal to 5x all over square root of x plus 2. And next is square root on top. Siyempre, kung may bottom, meron din tayong top sa taas. Okay? So, f of x is equal to square root of x plus 1 all over x plus 3. So, nasa numerator naman yung square root symbol. Ito yung mga titignan natin. At kasi, may mga restrictions to. Okay? Paano restrictions? Okay, ganito. Example tayo. Number 1, polynomial only. Basta makakita ka ng isang polynomial function, walang denominator, walang square root, ito lang ang sagot. Ang domain niyan, all real numbers. Pwede mo siyang isulat. Domain, all real numbers. Now, ito yung another way on writing. Kapag ka-in-enclose natin siya sa braces, ilalagay mo lang dyan yung R. It means real numbers. Ano ba yung real numbers? When we say real numbers, these are the numbers that you can write in the number line. Ito yung makikita natin sa number line. Mula doon sa left side, sa negative infinity until positive infinity. Okay? Now, pwede mo siyang isulat. Ito yung notation. The notation is open parenthesis, negative infinity, comma, positive infinity, close parenthesis. Okay? In short, pwede mo lang sabihin na real numbers. Okay? So, again, pag nakakita ka ng polynomial, walang denominator, walang square root, ito lang ang sagot. Palagi. That is forever. Okay. Next. Number 2, fraction only. Ito yung nakakita ka ng may numerator at denominator. Okay. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, set bottom not equal to 0. Okay? So, isa-set down natin yung denominator. In short, ito yung denominator. X squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Pero, ang sabi, not equal. Why not equal? Kasi, if ever 0 ang ating denominator, meaning unsolvable. Even the calculator cannot solve it. So, ang lalabas sa calculator natin, E. As in, A1. Okay, hindi daw alam ni calculator. Okay, now, let us try to factor out this. Okay? The one that we studied before nung grade 9 ka, factoring method, you can watch that in my video. Okay? Meron akong mga video sa YouTube na merong factoring method. Okay, x plus 3, the quantity x plus 3 and the quantity x plus 2 is equal to 0. So, kunin lang daw natin yung value ng x dito. So, x plus 3, i-change lang natin yung sign ng constant dito. So, magkakaroon na tayo ng x is equal to negative 3. Pero, since not equal siya, lalagyan lang natin ng not equal. Bawal daw si negative 3 doon sa value ng x dito. Pag ipinalit mo daw si negative 3, magiging 0 daw tong denominator, meaning unsolvable. Okay. Next, ito yung x plus 2. Change lang natin yung sign nito, ng constant dito. So we have x is equal to negative 2. Ayan. At syempre, since not equal to 0, not equal to negative 2. So negative 2 is not allowed to be the value of x because this will become 0 and it will be undefined. Okay. So sila daw yung bawal na value ni x. Okay? So, pwede lahat. Pwede lahat ha. Pag sabing lahat pwede, pwera lang si negative 3 at si negative 2. So, the domains are, isulat na natin ang domain. Okay. Ang basa dito, all real numbers, okay, except daw, x not equal to negative 3 and not equal to negative 2. Pag in-explain mo ng Tagalog, pwede daw lahat ng numbers, bawal lang daw si negative 3 at si negative 2. Ayan. O, ngayon, isulat natin, notation. Open parenthesis, negative infinity. So, meaning, negative infinity, those numbers on the left side, kasali. Those are the roots or solutions. Papunta daw kay negative 3. Then, we have here, close parenthesis. The reason why it is close parenthesis kasi hindi daw kasama si negative 3. Okay? Union, open parenthesis, negative 3. Siyempre, hindi siya kasama kaya open parenthesis. Approaching negative 2, papunta daw kay negative 2, but negative 2 is not included. Okay, close parenthesis. Union, open parenthesis, negative 2, comma, positive infinity. Okay. Ito yung tatlo ha. Ito yung mga solutions ha. Domain daw niya, ito. At pwede ring ito. Ito yung nasa notation. Pag sabing notation, ito ang gagamitin natin. Ito nasa baba. Okay. The next one, a fraction only. Okay. Sir, parehas lang nung isa yan ha. Fraction lang din eh. Okay, wait. Ang sabi daw, set bottom daw natin, not equal to 0. Okay. So, ang denominator natin, which is x squared plus 5, not equal to 0. Getting the value of x. So, x squared is equal to negative 5. Kunin daw natin yung square root left and right. Okay? So, pag in-square root natin yan, mapapansin nyo, yung negative 5 has no square root, even using calculator. So, kapag ang denominator unsolvable, so meaning, ito lang ang sagot dyan. Ang domain natin, all real numbers. Okay? Sana naintindihan. And, ayan, sulat natin, all real numbers or negative infinity approaching, then going to positive infinity. Next, number 3, square root only. F of x is equal to square root of x plus 3. Ang sabi daw dito, set part under root greater than or equal to 0. In short, yung expression na nasa loob ng radical, which is x plus 3, ilalagay lang daw natin greater than or equal to 0. Palagi. Okay? Then, itatranspose natin yung 3. Okay? Lipat natin to the right. Magiging negative 3. So, x is greater than or equal to negative 3. Sa Tagalog, si x daw mas malaki o kaya kapantay ni negative 3. So, itong symbol natin, so sundan natin daw tong symbol na to. Since itong symbol na to ay nakaturo doon sa kanan, so meaning, ang solutions niyan, mula kay negative 3, papunta doon sa kanan niya, okay? Walang katapusan. Okay? So, mula kay negative 3, how am I going to write that one? So, ang domain natin, okay, real numbers, where x is greater than or equal to negative 3. In notation, how are we going to write it? Yan. Open bracket. Bakit open bracket? Kanina, parenthesis lang ah. Kasi si negative 3 included. Pag si negative 3 hindi kasama, open parenthesis. Since negative 3 is included, so we have to put bracket. Then, comma, positive infinity. Close parenthesis. Okay, ito ang tatandaan lagi ah. Basta pagka infinity, yung negative infinity at positive infinity, laging parenthesis yon. Okay. Next, number 4. Square root on bottom. Okay. F of x is equal to 5x all over square root of x plus 2. Ang sabi lang daw, set part under root greater than 0. Okay. So, yung nasa loob lang daw ng root, iset daw natin greater than 0. So, kanina merong equal, ano? So, ito greater than 0. Wala. Transposing 2 to the right, magiging negative 2. Ayan, nilipat lang siya. So, ang sabi niya daw dito, x is greater than negative 2. Sa Tagalog, si x daw mas malaki kay negative 2. So, hindi kasama si negative 2. Okay? So, ang domain natin, ito. Tingnan niyo yung kaibahan na. Okay. All real numbers and where x is greater than negative 2. Now, let's write it into notation. Okay. Napansin nyo, parenthesis. Okay. Parenthesis, open parenthesis, negative 2. Kasi si negative 2 hindi kasama. So, if ever kasama si negative 2, magiging bracket yan. Okay. Comma, positive infinity, close, parenthesis. Ganun lang siya, kadali. Okay? And we have here number 5, square root on top. Okay, nasa top naman daw yung square root natin. So, f of x is equal to square root of x plus 1 all over x squared minus 4. So, ang sabi, yung bottom daw not equal to 0. Okay, yung bottom yung ilalim. Tapos, yung under daw ng root niya, lagyan daw natin ng greater than or equal to 0. Okay? Tapos, let us take the intersection. Pag sabing intersection, lahat ng magkakaparehas lang nila na meron. Okay. So, we have x plus 1 greater than or equal to 0. So, ito yung under root niya. Nauna niyang sinulat yung under root eh. Ayan. Then, transposing 1, x is greater than or equal to negative 1. Mula kay negative 1, papunta daw sa kanan. Lahat yon solution. Okay. Next. Yung nasa baba tayo. X squared minus 4 is equal to 0. Ang sabi daw niyan, we will now factor it out. Okay? Not equal pala. So, x plus 2, the quantity, and x minus 2 is equal to 0. Getting the value of x. Kailangan, hindi daw sila yung magiging values except daw yan. Ayan. So, x must not be equal to negative 2 at x must not be equal to positive 2. Lahat daw ng natitirang numbers, pwede. Pwede lang daw si negative 2 at si positive 2. Ngayon, kunin na raw natin yung intersection. Pag sabing intersection, yung pinagkaparehas lang daw nila. Okay? So, the domain, yung una, kasama daw si negative 1, papunta sa kanan. So, ibig sabihin, from negative 1 to the right, at ito naman daw, lahat daw ng numbers kasali, pwera lang daw si negative 2 at si positive 2. So, kunin daw natin yung intersection. So, x is greater than or equal to negative 1 at tapos si x equal daw kay 2. Okay? Pero syempre, not equal yan, ha? Okay. So, the intersection, open bracket, negative 1, because negative 1 is included. Going to 2. Papunta daw kay 2. Si 2, bawal siya, di ba? Ito, bawal. Kaya, i-close natin sa parenthesis. Yun. Open parenthesis 2 kasi nga si 2 bawal. And going to positive infinity. Okay. So, that is our topic, which is the domain of a function.